when they closed Immaculate Conception, a lot of the windows and statues and certain things went to different churches. And I was at the Gary Diocese had a few years ago, well, it was the first one. They've had several, and I've been to all of them, but they have a Northwest Indiana women's diocesan conference. And the first two actually were held at Queen of All Saints in Michigan City. And they built what they call a legacy center. And it's like between the church and some function rooms or whatever, and it's like this big corridor that's there. And then they built this chapel. And there was somebody from Whiting that I knew that was in a diocesan program, and she said, "Joyce, did you hear that the pews from Immaculate Conception are in the chapel at Queen of All Saints?" Oh, I thought I died and went to heaven. I said, "What?" She said, "The pews." Well, they sold the short pews, because my sister Debbie has one. But the long pews, nobody ever knew where they went. So they went, not all of them, but a lot of them. So I found somebody who grew up at Whiting as well, and she was at this conference. She lives in Valparaiso now. And I went, "Yvonne, I found the pews." She goes, "What?" I said, "The IC pews are in the chapel." So we went, and we were like two little kids back in school, just feeling the pews, because they had the little clips, the hat clips, and they say Barron and Son Funeral Home on them. And I said, one of these pews could be the pew that our family sat in, because they weren't identified. We didn't put anything on them, or mark them in any way. But it was just so special to me to know that those pews are in a good home and are being used by people on a regular basis. I just thought that was fabulous.